Have you ever felt like nothing you do makes a difference? Like negative things keep happening no matter how hard you try? That feeling, known in psychology as learned helplessness, can trap you in a cycle of hopelessness and passivity. But what if I told you that you can break free from that cycle? In this video, I'll show you how small changes in the way you think, your so-called attributional style, can help you regain control of your life. You don't have to stay stuck in negative patterns. Discover how to harness the power of your own thoughts to turn your life around positively. First, let's talk about learned helplessness. What does it really mean? Learned helplessness refers to a state where a person believes they have no control over a situation, even when that's not true. This leads to passivity, low motivation, and feelings of hopelessness. It can develop after prolonged negative experiences, such as failure, abuse, or chronic stress. You may start to hold beliefs like, "I can't do anything to change my situation. Bad things will keep happening no matter what I try." These beliefs often lead to symptoms of depression, such as reduced motivation, low self-esteem, and passivity. Learned helplessness and attributional style are closely linked, as they influence how people interpret negative experiences and how this contributes to depression and other mental health issues. What is attributional style? Attributional style refers to the way you explain the causes of events in your life. It shapes how you think, feel, and react. A negative attributional style can reinforce feelings of helplessness, hopelessness, and depressive symptoms. Attributions are classified along three dimensions. First, internal versus external. Internal, it's my fault. External, it's due to factors beyond my control. Stable versus temporary. Stable, this will always be the case. Temporary, this is a one-time situation. Third, global versus specific. Global, this affects everything in my life. Specific, this only applies to this situation. Attributional style and depression. If you have a negative attributional style, you may interpret negative events as internal causes, it's my fault. Stable causes, it will never change. Global causes, everything in my life is bad. For positive events, you might use the opposite pattern. External causes, I was just lucky. Temporary causes, it was a one-time success. Specific causes, this only applies to this situation. This thinking pattern deepens feelings of helplessness and hopelessness, increasing the risk of depression. A positive attributional style, however, fosters resilience. Negative events are seen as external, temporary, and specific. Example, today was tough, but it's not my fault, and tomorrow will be better. Positive events are seen as internal, stable, and global. Example, I achieved this because of my hard work, and I can do it again. By shifting from a negative to a positive attributional style, you can regain a sense of control and hope. How to shift your attributional style? Here are 10 strategies to help you make the shift. 1. Practice gratitude. Focus on the positive aspects of your life, such as achievements, relationships, or experiences. How it helps? Encourages internal and stable attributions for positive events. Practical tip, keep a gratitude journal and write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Reflect on why they went well. 2. Learn from negative events. View mistakes or setbacks as opportunities to grow rather than proof of failure. How it helps? Promotes a temporary and specific perspective on negative situations. Practical tip, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can I approach this differently next time? 3. Use affirmations. Repeat positive statements to yourself to build a stronger self-image. How it helps? Reinforces internal and stable attributions for positive outcomes. Practical tip. Try affirmations like, I am capable and resilient, or my efforts make a difference. 4. Reframe negative thoughts. Find a more positive or neutral interpretation of negative situations. How it helps? challenges internal and global attributions for negative events. Practical tip. Ask, what's another way to look at this? Or, what good might come from this? 5. Develop self-compassion. Treat yourself with the kindness and understanding you'd show a friend. How it helps. Reduces the tendency to attribute negative events to internal and global factors. Practical tip. Use self-compassion exercises like, it's okay to make mistakes, I'm only human. 6. Rely on evidence. Base your attributions on facts rather than assumptions. How it helps. Replaces overly negative attributions with realistic explanations. Practical tip. Keep a journal to record what actually happened and consider alternative explanations. 7. Recall positive examples. Reflect on past successes and analyze your role in them. How it helps. Strengthens internal and stable attributions. Practical tip. List 5 situations where you succeeded and identify what you did well. 8. Set realistic goals. Break large goals into smaller, achievable steps. How it helps. Builds confidence and reinforces a sense of control. Practical tip. Celebrate each milestone and recognize your efforts. 9. Seek feedback. Ask trusted individuals for their perspective on your actions or situations. How it helps. Offers an objective view and balances your attributions. Practical tip. Ask, what do you think I did well? Or, what could I improve? 10. Build resilience through reflection. Use reflection to strengthen yourself during challenging times. How it helps. Encourages viewing challenges as temporary and specific rather than overwhelming. Practical tip. Write about how you've overcome difficulties and what you've learned. Cultivating a positive attributional style takes conscious effort and practice. By replacing negative thought patterns with realistic, positive alternatives, you can handle setbacks more resiliently and enjoy success moments more fully. Thank you for watching. I hope you've learned something to help you think more positively. Do you recognize yourself in this or have a tip to share? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiration. See you next time.